Hello everyone, my name is the RetroDen, and today we're talking about trophy hunting, a topic I know every one of you likes a lot, and we're talking about my personal goals when it comes to the hobby of trophy hunting and my personal game career, and we're talking about 2025, the future, what's in store in terms of gaming, and what do I personally expect to get out of it as a platinum trophy hunter. And let's start by my first bullet note I have here pinned, which is more 100%. So, if you don't know how the PlayStation Platinum trophy or trophy lists work, basically there are the base game trophy lists and the DLCs for the game. There are different people have different criterias when it comes to completion, but there's basically two main criterias of completion, which are the platinum trophy and the 100%. Well, the 100% requires you getting the platinum trophy, but it's not the same the other way around. A lot of people have platinum trophies in games but don't necessarily 100% them, and that's something I personally want to try and do less, because as of 2025 I want to pay more attention to my completion percentage. Even though that's a very arbitrary statistic that most people don't care about, I personally like seeing it go up, and I want to get even more out of my games, so I want to play those DLCs that I'm still missing for games and getting that 100% on my profile on games that maybe I have platinumed in the past and are now sitting at certain percentages which are not even near 100%. Of course, this is very expensive considering you have to buy the DLC for all these games, but they go on sale a lot and you can just get the platinum and eventually go back and buy the DLC and complete that game to maybe even get a different view at it after some time. And that's what I'm doing with games like Bloodborne, Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and all those games I have currently platinumed on my profile but haven't gone back to do the DLC. The second thing I want to do more in 2025 is playing more RPGs. I have played lots of simple games this year. I've also played some RPGs, big RPGs like The Witcher 3 or Final Fantasy 15, but heading into 2025 there are some more RPGs I want to get at, such as more Final Fantasy games. I want to clear my Final Fantasy backlog, and I want to tackle big JRPGs like some Yakuzas, maybe that new Metaphor game from Atlas Gaming. I also want to play some of the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and there are a lot of RPG games that I think would really enrich my account and my gaming knowledge, and that could actually provide for really good videos when it comes to things I have planned for 2025 that could really get some value out of knowledge of general RPG games, even older retro games that maybe were ported or are being ported to the PS5, such as the Dragon Quests 1, 2 and 3 2D HD remakes, which are some of the games I'm actually currently most interested in getting, next to the PS4 release of the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 pixel remaster. But when it comes to RPGs, that's the main genre I want to go into focusing on 2025. Of course, I'm going to play more games. Even if more games come out that get me really interested, I'm going to grab them because I can never refuse a good RPG. And since I talked about Final Fantasy, I just want to say that I really hope that Square Enix announces what's next for the franchise and we get something really good this year when it comes to Final Fantasy. Now, for the last two goals, let's start with more platinums than last year. Last year, 2023, I got 20 platinums, and this year I'm currently at 19, heading into 20 platinums, currently working on Lego City Undercover, and I want to surpass that number every year. I want to play more games than last year, because 20 for the first year was not bad considering I started in August, and this year I had an entire year and still haven't done 20, which is really low on my part, and I have ambitions. There are games that I need to get to talk about them on the channel, so I want to start getting through these games, procrastinate less, and getting more platinums. I still don't know how many platinums I'm going to get this year. I'm heading at a steady rate of like 1 to 2, maybe 3 or 4 if I'm really playing those shorter games on the 20 to 30 hour side per month. But when it comes to 2025, I want to schedule it out better so my schedule also fits games that are coming out, even though we can't really know how the trophy lists for those games are going to be like really far away from their release date. But I want to schedule that into my expectations so that then I can prepare something really good and get more platinums than I'm getting like to the last year. And I hope that even in 2026 I can get more platinums that I got in 2025 whenever that year ends, and depending on how many platinums I got that year. And considering that, I want to clear my backlog. I want to actually clear my complete backlog of the PlayStation, because I have a huge backlog on Steam of over 500 games, but my main backlog that I really care about right now is the PlayStations. And I usually take a look at what I have just in order to catalog my games, either digital or physical, and right now we're looking at around 100 or so games, a lot of which I have already beaten, which really works in my favor, not counting PS Plus games, because if we add those it also adds a lot to the list. But I think right now we're sitting at a very doable number that if I take a steady shot at, we can get it done by mid 2026. I know it's very pretentious, but it's something I think I can very easily get done before my target dates. I'm not going to set an end date for this challenge, but I'll keep updating everyone on the monthly backlog updates we've been doing that you guys seem to enjoy, at least those of you who follow me on a daily basis, that watch all my videos, and I want to thank you a lot for that. And I hope you guys stick around to see if we get it or not by like mid 2026, which I think is a really reasonable expectation. But other than that, I've been playing lots of games, getting lots of platinums. I even got 2 platinums yesterday that you're probably going to hear about in the video that's coming 2 weeks from now, speaking about the backlog of October, the update. But I'd love to hear what you guys are doing, what you guys are playing. I love all of you. And just a little shout out for myself, don't forget you can always support the channel by paying €2 for the membership. We are going to be updating that membership status so you guys get even something more useful out of it in the new series that I'm probably going to have coming up, but I will keep notifying you in the community tab of the channel. But other than that, I hope you guys have been enjoying your gaming nights. This has been the Retro Dan, and I'm out.